why do you think Jesus uses the eye as a metaphor, and why is it so special? We as a group thought maybe the eye is the most vulnerable spot, and it's obviously the most sensitive. So we would think that's what's harming the body, or whatever it is about the person that has that log or sawdust or whatever it was. The second one we came up with says, now you can judge, or now you can't judge if you can't see. If you can't see, how are you going to judge someone? So you're going to first have to take out whatever's in your own eye before you judge someone. If you ever have something in your eye, you're not going to be able to open it, you're not going to be able to see anything. So how are you going to look at someone else to judge them, or say something, or help them in any way? And the third part would say you judge most people first by their outer appearance. So what you see from your own eye, you're obviously going to look at someone and judge them from what you see, which goes in with the beginning part too. Take care of your own log or your own speck in your own eye before you judge someone else. And the second question asks, why should we first take the log out of our own eye? We wrote down, if you have 10 eyelashes in your eye, why judge someone that has one? So if you have a bunch of eyelashes in your own eye, we're just using it as eyelashes. If you have a bunch of things in your own eye, how are you going to help someone else? If you're looking at someone else and someone else is trying to get their log out of their own eye, you got more than in your own eye, how are you going to help someone? So before you try and help someone, you need to take care of yourself. And I always just use the metaphor of, like, it could be drug addicts and, thieves and, like, murderers. You're going to look at someone who cussed, that's one little small speck, and you're a thief, murderer, whatever it is, and say to someone else, like, you cussed. Yeah, but you're a murderer, you're a thief, you're a whatever it is. So you got more in your own eye to take care of before you look at someone else's speck. And when you take the log out of your own eye, you'll be able to help others rather than put others down. So if you can take out your own log, you look at other people, you'll be able to help them more. You'll be able to be an example, to show them something different. Instead of looking at someone and saying, like, judging them, putting them down. Just because they have something small that they stumble on, you look at that and put them down. And I think the beginning talks mostly about that you're judging someone else. It uses a plank for your own eye, but sawdust for someone else. So what you see from someone else is something small. Sawdust is very small. But a plank is something big, a log. In your own eye. You know what you have, everyone knows what they have in their own eye. But when you talk about someone else, you're seeing the sawdust, which is what I was saying. Someone's a murderer, thief, or a killer, or whatever they are. You know that about yourself. That's to the extreme. But someone who has something small, if they cuss or, did lie or said, something tiny compared to that, that's a sawdust. It's not something as big as what you will see from your own eye about yourself. And the third one asks, how are we supposed to take the speck out of our brothers, sisters, and neighbors' eye? Okay, it says, number one, take care of your big eye. And get the log out of your own eye. And Josh said the best thing, which was what we're all heading to. If you're trying to do that, let the Holy Spirit guide you into it, or help the person. However you're trying to do it, you're going to try and take a log out of someone else's eye. There's a lot of things to go into it, and yeah, I'm quoting Josh, but you got to let the Holy Spirit guide you. You got to change. When you change inside yourself, you're going to show someone else. And I was saying, if someone is a thief, and they take their, whatever they're stealing habit, and they change it, how are you going to help the killer? How are you going to help someone else? You know how to overcome stealing, but someone else who does something else, how are you going to help them? So you let the Holy Spirit who guided you to get out of that, you're going to show someone else, and that's how you get the light into them. You change from you and let the Holy Spirit guide you to help the other person. So from what you overcame, that big log in your own eye, the other person can do the same thing and overcome the log in their own eye. And I think that's it, unless someone else wants to say something.